locations: an earthly Eden at Eridu and a heavenly Eden of Anu's have infused together and recast as the Garden of Eden story. So man's expulsion from a garden is really a reference to Adappa's being removed for refusing to eat what he thought was the food of death, the bread of death that Anu had offered him via his two guards. Now, in the Adappa myth, these two guards are males. One is called Geshida, and the other one is called Dumuzi. And these are deities that have very interesting associations. Both of them offered on Anu's behalf forbidden food of death to Adappa, urging him to eat it so that he would become immortal. So, where is the serpent in all this? The Adappa myth has nothing about a serpent offering him forbidden food of death. Now, the surprise is that in other myths, other Sumerian myths and Mesopotamian myths, Geshida and Dumuzi bore the Sumerian epithet ushumgal. Ushum means serpent, gal means great. So then, a Sumerian listening to the story of Adappa and the south wind would know that Adappa had been offered the food of death by two human beings, or I should say gods in human form, who had feet and could talk to the human, who both bore the epithet ushumgal, great serpent. So then, these then, I suspect, are what are behind Eden's serpent, who could walk and talk to man and offer him to eat forbidden food which would cause his death. So, the Hebrews have taken Sumerian gods who are associated with serpents through their epithet and transformed them into Eden's serpent. Other myths also reveal regarding Geshida and Dumuzi that they could also assume the form of a serpent. In fact, a cylinder seal exists of the king Gudea of Lagash, who worshipped Geshida as Ningishida, and it shows Ningishida with serpent dragons erupting from his shoulders, and behind a goddess which stands behind Ningishida is Geshida in dragon form with 4 legs, wings, and horns. So Geshida could assume a dragon form, serpentine form with legs. Dumuzi, on the other hand, is never shown in art as a serpent, but he bears the serpent epithet Ama Ushumgal Ana. Ushumgal means great serpent. So he has that kind of epithet associated with serpents. Another myth mentions that Dumuzi is seeking to flee his captors from hell, who want to kill him and carry him off to the underworld. And they succeed in binding his hands and feet to sticks to carry him off. And he issues a prayer to his brother-in-law, Utu, the sun god. He says, "Utu, help me escape my bindings. Turn my hands and feet into serpent hands and feet." Utu hears his tearful cry and turns Dumuzi into a serpent. And as a serpent, he slithers out of the bonds that bind his hands and feet to the sticks and escapes the demons. So perhaps the notion that Eden's serpent lost its legs and slithers around on the ground eating dirt or earth is an allusion of some sort to the loss of hands and feet by Dumuzi as a human being when he was transformed into a serpent to escape the Ugala demons who wanted to carry him off to hell and kill him. So we're looking at here is the Hebrews' change of the myths and everything. They're taking gods and making them into a simple snake. So thank you for listening to this presentation.